Hey everyone, David C. Anderson here, coming at you from the Knife Center. And today we're going to be taking a look at kitchen knives and helping you build your perfect kitchen knife collection. Let's do this. First off, you'll want to decide whether you want to build your kitchen knife collection one at a time or as a block set. Block sets can get you a lower price per blade, but the advantage of doing things piecemeal is that you can get the exact assortment of knives that suits your hands and your cooking style. There are a ton of different blade types and options to choose from, but to keep things simple, we're going to focus on some of the more common types that you're going to want to look at. We'll be picking and choosing knives from a variety of different brands and series to show you what it'd be like to customize your own knife set. If you like the style of any of these knives and would prefer all your kitchen knives to match, all these knives are available in sets as well at the Knife Center. The first knife you'll want to consider will be the centerpiece of your culinary blade kit, the workhorse that is going to get the bulk of your work done. A popular option is the German-style chef knife. From cutting meat to slicing veggies, there isn't much you can't do with a good chef knife at your side. A popular alternative to the traditional chef knife is the Eastern-inspired Santoku. Typically a little bit shorter than the German chef knives, the sheepsfoot blade is designed for versatility. Generally speaking, while both styles are almost interchangeable, German-style chef knives tend to be better optimized at rocking motions and slicing meat, while the Santoku will usually be nicer when it comes to push cuts and chopping vegetables. No matter which you choose, you'll probably want something with a blade in the 7 to 8 inch range. This is large enough to tackle most jobs you'll need in the home kitchen, but it's still agile and easy to use. WÜSTHOF and HENCKELS are by far the recognized leaders of the German style, while Shun and Miyabi carry the torch for the Asian style. This WÜSTHOF Classic IKON 8-inch chef's knife is one of our favorite German chef knives, which takes the classic forged triple rivet look and turns up the style. It has a natural feeling handle and is made with a nice, tough stainless steel. The edge might not be the longest lasting out there, but it is durable and easy to maintain. Some chef knives come with a full bolster here at the heel of the knife, but the IKON does not. The edge comes all the way to the back, which is going to ensure that it can make full contact with your cutting board, especially after it's been resharpened a few times. For a great example of a Santoku, we love the Shun Classic 7-inch Santoku. Like many Santoku-style knives, this blade features dimples above the edge, which help sticky foods release more easily from the blade. It also has a stabilized pack-of-wood handle, which looks quite nice and will stand up well to moisture. The star of this knife, however, is the laminated blade, which features a high-performance VG10 cutting core with Damascus cladding on the sides. The edge itself is very thin and is sharpened to a narrower angle than the WÜSTHOF for a noticeable improvement in slicing efficiency. But you will have to be a little more careful with the edge on this knife. While it will last longer, it won't stand up to as much abuse as the German-style chef knives when going through things like bones or hard vegetables. Of course, if you seriously want to wow with your knife set, you ought to check out the KRAMER EUROLINE series from HENCKELS. There are both chef and Santoku patterns in this lineup, as well as a full range of kitchen knives. While the price may be slightly higher, they have the beauty and performance to justify it. The balance is phenomenal thanks to a tapered tang, and the hand-shaped wooden handles feel fantastic. A mosaic pin and brass hardware mean that it looks great, and time-tested 52100 carbon steel offers classic performance that few modern kitchen knives can match. You get a whole lot for your investment with these knives. The next knife you'll want to add to your set is a good paring knife for smaller tasks, like peeling potatoes or trimming vegetables. The WÜSTHOF IKON and Shun classic knives that match the other knives we just looked at are certainly good options, but one of our favorites is the Miyabi Evolution 3.5-inch paring knife. It's just the right size, very well balanced, and sports a very comfortable grip. It also looks great thanks to the blade finish and red liners on the handle. Boasting Japanese handmade craftsmanship, German engineering, and fine-grained Swedish steel, this is truly a knife with a worldwide pedigree. The next thing you'll want is a good serrated bread knife. We like versions with a slight curve to the blade that allows excellent contact with a cutting board, like this MESSERMEISTER MORITZ Elite 9-inch bread knife. Good for more than just your favorite loaf, the serrated edge also makes it great for dealing with soft-skinned foods such as tomatoes, where the serrations will allow you to cut without having to put too much pressure on your food. These three types of knives will cover your bases in the home kitchen quite well, but if you're looking to expand further, there's a few specialty blades that can really help you be prepared for anything. For instance, buying larger cuts of meat can help you save money, but you'll want the best tools to be able to break them down into manageable pieces. A good boning knife and a slicing and utility or butcher knife will be essential. Since a boning knife is a tool for getting down and dirty, We're okay with it not being as fancy as the rest of our set. This VICTORINOX FORSCHNER FIBROX 6-inch curved boning knife is great for breaking down whole chickens, navigating joints, and deboning large hunks of beef or pork. Its non-slip grip helps maintain a secure hold when dealing with slippery proteins, and the stainless blade is both razor sharp and durable. The blade itself also pulls double duty and makes a decent fillet knife, meaning you can buy whole fish fresher and cheaper if you're willing to do a little bit of work yourself. Next up, you'll want something with a little more length for the larger cuts. While a German-style chef knife can do a good job, something with a thinner blade will generally be more precise and efficient. There are several styles of slicing and butcher knives that you can explore, but we prefer something that'll not only help you cut up your meats, but will also look good tableside when carving a turkey or roast. One great option is the old HICKORY 10-inch carbon steel butcher knife. This wood-handled knife is an American classic. Steeped in history, it feels like an old friend when you go to use it. The 1095 carbon steel is easy to maintain and holds a great edge, but make sure you clean it promptly after using it to avoid corrosion. The best part about this knife is the price to performance ratio. The entire Old Hickory line is very affordable, but can perform just as well as knives costing much more. If you'd rather not deal with carbon steel or the natural wood handles, or maybe you just want something with a more modern aesthetic, the Global G3 Classic 8.25-inch carving knife has plenty of style and custom formulated stainless steel with a nice convex edge. The integral steel handles are formed as a single piece with the blade, meaning there's nothing to break loose, wiggle, or swell, and the dimpled finish ensures that it's easy to hold onto in use. And if you're buying your kitchen knives piecemeal, you'll want to procure an easy way to store your knives without damaging them. Never throw your knives in a drawer. Instead, make sure to check out the wide selection of slotted and magnetic storage blocks and magnetic strips that we have over at KnifeCenter.com. This is just the start of the rabbit hole you can go down when it comes to kitchen knives. Seriously, there are a ton of great patterns out there and we don't have time to feature all of them today, but you can't go wrong with any of the items you see in this video. Of course, the next step up is to start looking at custom kitchen knives. We're proud to carry some great options from folks like Michael Zieba, Dogwood Custom Knives, Mikkel Williamson, and more. And today we're actually offering you the chance to win a Zieba Custom Master Chef. This knife is an absolute stunner, featuring a blade over 9.5 inches long with 410 stainless sides and a 52-100 carbon steel core with an unbelievably sharp edge. The handle is very comfortable, made from contoured spalted maple with thick black liners. It feels great in the hand and looks phenomenal. It truly makes an impression and will be the envy of all your friends. In order to win, you must have a valid US shipping address and do these two things. Make sure you've subscribed to our YouTube channel by clicking the button below, and then leave a comment underneath here telling us what your ideal kitchen knife would be. The knives you've seen here are just a representative sample of all the great kitchen knives that we carry. We hope we've helped you on your path to picking out your own set of kitchen knives, either a custom mix or a nice block set. To check out any of the knives we've featured here and to see what else we have for sale, click the link in the description below to head on over to KnifeCenter.com.